Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this December update and the very last video I'm going to release before 2023. My name is Swag, and welcome back to Cloud City. I might look a little different to y'all, namely my backpack, but I'll talk about that later. Although I will say that I did die during the past month or so. So there is that. And well, I hope that I thank everyone for their support this past. Well, ever since I came back to YouTube, all the support that I've gotten here. For the 11 subscribers that I currently have, and for the all the people who have watched my videos, thank you for the support. Also for the one person who's a non who got a free membership to my Buy Me a Coffee page. So thank you very much. And I'd like to announce that was a giveaway, by the way, and I'd like to announce a little bonus giveaway. Until we hit 2,000 subscribers here on the YouTube channel, every time we hit 200 subscribers, I will go live and I will give one person during that live stream a free subscription to my Buy Me a Coffee page. Free membership. Free lifetime membership at the top level. At the at the second highest level, which is the right below the elite, so the premium. So you'll get a premium subscription to my thing. That'll give you access to everything, access to Discord as a premium member, to the members only area of the Discord. But the every 200 followers has to stay above that 200 subscribers for at least 1 month before I'll do the stream. I was thinking about doing something for watch hours, but they're harder to thing, whereas subscribers are quite easy, so that's why I'm just doing it for the subscribers. I am interested in becoming a... I'm sort of interested in becoming a YouTube affiliate, mostly just for the cash, but that's something short term, really. But anyways, folks, I bet you're more interested in seeing what the differences are since last time you came. I showed you guys around Cloud City. Well, I could probably tell you the biggest one is this pool of water. Yep, over here is a where I can get fish of all kinds, and over here is the water, which goes into this building, which automatically grows slime balls, flax, which can be turned into string automatically, so I don't have to worry about string, glowstone, redstone, and gunpowder. Though I don't have to worry so much about glowstone, redstone, or gunpowder, because, well, I'll show you later why. I also built this thing. It was, I think, no, this wasn't the one that I fell. But this is my plate producing thing from Create. Basically, I put the thing I want to be pressed into a plate here. Or whatever recipe I want in there. And it can come out here. Next to it is my 5x5 mechanical crafter setup, which also connects to the same windmill because I found I had enough power. Also, yeah, I have a jetpack, so if I stand underneath it, you can tell this generates 4,096 stress for 64 of those. That also generates the same amount of stress. And over here is my sand thing. I put the rose quartz in here. It goes through here, comes down, automatically sands it. Then when it's done, the polished rose quartz comes out this side and goes in there. Don't know why I did the filter. Probably because it was just easier than putting the actual setting it up with the actual rose quartz item, polished rose quartz item, because I probably didn't have the polished rose quartz item at that time. And well, I've also, of course, you probably saw this magic thing, but I've also set up a trader thing where I can get iron for free without any energy. And of course, this villager trading thing, where currently I've got 3 traders for farmers, and a leather worker and a butcher currently I can trade with. They help me get up to like 10 blocks of emeralds, and I need 16 for the next thing I want to purchase. Speaking of that, I've left to refine storage. And I've got 1 wireless transmitter working so far with that. Cobble's a bit of annoying, but I probably can do. I'm gonna do a quick void upgrade if I can, and just stick that in cobblestone. I should have done that earlier, but I didn't. There we go. Now if I grab the cobblestone out and put it back into my system, it will not show up in there. Nope. Because cobblestone is a byproduct of my ore processing thing, which I'll show you later. It's why I no longer have the that thing there. I also got a nullifier and it's Tinker's Workbench, although I might have shown you that last time. I moved my bed upstairs. Eventually I'm gonna have a whole house here. The down has been expanded as well, especially so I could do the receiver part without it being seen. Of course, you know, behind there's the trader hall. Not much things that go in here except for except that now lava can be pumped wirelessly, I guess you could say, to make the tank move wirelessly wherever I need it. From last time, expanded the greenhouse a bit. That's still under construction. This has to be finished. This construction too. Although I did build this. This is my blaze farm, and it's giving me 60 more blaze rods and 8 Ethereum essence. As you can tell, this is also something white has to go underneath. I'm using a redstone link from Create to control whether or not it runs or not. Plus I had to do it so I can go down there and change it without having to go in there. First, this is my cow farm. It produces a ton of beef, leather. Occasionally it produces chicken. Not chicken, but mostly it's cows that are breeding. Got a full thing of milk that I still need to deal with. Eggs I can also get from there. It also, these also produce the essence, liquid XP, which turn into which at the back over here. Oh, by the way, this is completely full of liquid meat, which I still have to figure out a use for. This creates XP solidifiers into XP gummy babies. Whenever it has 1,000, it creates a gummy baby and then sends it to this enter chest, which sends it over to my importation chest. Basically, I don't want to run a ton of cables and a ton of importers, so doing just one importer and using ender chests instead. That saves me, well, saves me a fair bit, to be honest. I still have to, like, connect up everything to ender chests, like the fishing thing. Okay, over here, well, my plastic factory, still got to connect that up. Over here, I've got now, latex as well as pink slime. Pink slime is useful for pink slime balls, which is necessary for some things. Over here is automatic production. Well, once I get it, plan to set it up with where are these? What are those things called? Where are they? I think, yeah, detectors. Plan to create set up detectors to control whether or not these produce obsidian. andesite, and glass. And I'm going to eventually change this to an ender chest. And over here is what main thing I've really focused my attention on. My automatic ore generation setup. As you can tell, water from there, lava from there, which gets sent to these. This one produces compressed netherrack. This one produces compressed gravel, compressed sand, and this also produces the sand, which is sent to here to be pulverized into dust, which is then crafted into pulverized dust. Over here, these pulverizes the compressed netherrack into 9 crushed netherrack, which is then recrafted into compressed crushed netherrack, which is then sifted here. And the compressed gravel is crushed there, sand, dust, and the results are sent here. That's what's sent to this chest. This one is uranite, and then after it's melted in here, it is sent, of course, via the ender chest to be imported. Flint gets sent to this one, so it doesn't get overwhelmed. This is what gets sent here, and of course, the various ore pieces get sent there. They then get auto-compressed into chunks, and then this sends in through my ore processing step, which has taken the longest. But basically, they are sent first crushed. The ore pieces are crushed via the crushing wheels. The cobblestone and anything else from the cobblestone and anything like that is sent out to that side, whereas the crushed metals are sent out this side. First, they are sent to the depot, where they get washed, and then until they produce nuggets. Then the nuggets are sent to this chest for storage, and then the nuggets sent 9 at a time are sent to this basin, which compresses them into ingots. And the ingots are then sent there, which are then sent back to an ender chest. And anything that winds up in these 2 chests also gets imported via this ender chest. None of these. This doesn't get clogged up because the maximum they can send is 4 items per 20 ticks. That's how these are set up. So nothing gets overwhelmed. And these are pretty slow, but it's a slow and steady process of generating ores for me. And really, that's all I've got for the city, other than expansion of this and the expansion of the underground, which I guess I'll quickly show you. Also, I can pop into there, do some mining of any ores, and pop them over there. So I might look at getting Silk Touch might get a Silk Touch enchantment from a librarian, and put it onto my pickaxe, like in Silk Touch stuff. Or I might make an air drill. As you can tell, I've slightly expanded it. Expanded underneath the water there, and over here I've expanded it mostly so I can install this cable here for the refined storage system. I haven't put them out that way because I didn't need to. Although I fell to my death over there, I'm going to be running both engine and hover, so if I do walk off, I can still safely fly back on and escape safely. And here's the other redstone link, which with the redstone lets the this entity spawner run, and over here exports the XP jelly babies from my storage, so I didn't have to run a cable all the way over here. Basically, right here is the cow thingy. I also had to run this originally to put the power gates for the baby separators. Believe me, that was a pretty boring part of the build. But other than that, that's all I've really got to show you. I hope you enjoyed this update. Next I'm probably going to work on is a bakery to produce bread. Or I might try and work on creating more of these, more of the chests so I can import more stuff. But I also want to wait until I can get enough emeralds. Because I need 16 blocks to get a creative crafter. Because then I can start automating crafting more. Because after I automate being able to automate crafting, that's when I'm going to be able to move into Botania. Mechanical Botania. But I also want to get more of prefab. But to get deeper into prefab, automatic auto crafting will be really handy. As you can tell, I currently have 11 blocks of emeralds. But yeah, bakery is probably the next step on my thing. I can also show you some of this. As you can tell, this is where the power comes down for the whole create part of the ore processing plant. There's 2 gearboxes because it was spinning in the wrong direction, so I had to change it. Then this one's for there, and then I had to drag the power down. Now, of course, I also had to make sure that that this was blowing in the correct direction. That wasn't sucking water in. I know it's not the fastest of processes, but it's a nice, steady process. As you can tell, it's each one of these. So I'm using 256 stress units right there, plus 16 per belt, plus the 128 stress units for that, plus another 32 for that. So I'm way under the stress units. I could easily attach another building to this. And I might do it, just so I don't have to set up another what do you call it? Another windmill. Probably for the bakery. I could use that to power the bakery. Which, if I build it next door, would make sense. Like, it could easily pull the power this way from right there, or I could rotate that there, probably. Oops. I stopped that. That's not what I wanted. Actually, I'll probably do that. And just run a shaft out this way. For the bakery. But I'll do that. Like I said, I'll do that another time. I'll do that off camera, working on the bakery. That's really all I've got to show you. I hope you enjoyed this video, folks. I hope that you all have a happy new year. And I'll see you with one of my regular gaming episodes. Episode of Let's Play Oxygen Not Included on Monday, January 2nd, 2023. Until then, folks, I wish you all take care. God bless. I'll see you next time. Farewell.